so that you may gain friends and influence people? Do you put them on the back burner so you can make money, so your career can be safe, so you can get your job, so you can get ahead, so you can spend money? Or do you leave them at your yard? You know, I don't walk with a big Bible. But the reason I don't walk with a big Bible is because I will lose it. I will put it down and don't remember. Sister Pat was saying that people don't give me things because I will lose them. I'm surprised because people give me a whole heap of things. I lose them anyway. But sometimes I ask myself, is it that I don't carry my Bible because I don't want anybody to see me walk around with a big Bible? And I have to dress myself like that. But we leave them in our yard because we want nobody to see us. We want blending. And brothers and sisters, this world will never be helped if God's people are blending in, are putting their light on the bushel rather than on the lampstand for all to see. Some things are important, and some things are of fundamental importance. We must have those things. We must be known by those things. And we must live out those things. The resurrection is the sine qua non. It is that without which there is no Christian faith. It is the essence. It is the core. It is the bottom line. It is first principle. We believe in God the Father Almighty, the maker of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ our Lord, his only Son, who was born of a Virgin Mary, who suffered under Pontius Pilate, who was crucified, dead and buried. And on the third day, he rose again. And he ascended into heaven. He's seated at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. From thence he will come and judge the quick and the dead. Core. Essential. First principle. Let us be warned against compromising our core values, our core principles, our core beliefs. When we do so, we distort our distinctives, we surrender our advantage, and we dilute our pedigree as children of God. This verse does a second thing. It not only warns against the danger of compromising the core values, the core principles, and the core beliefs of our faith, but it reminds us that this world is not all there is. I just need to say that again. That this world, this life is not all there is. Many of us are living like there is no heaven, you know. Many of us are living that if we don't get it down here, we don't have a chance of getting it anywhere. They used to say, I have a mansion over the hilltop. Now we want our mansion in Portmore. Or wherever, St. Andrew maybe. But they used to talk about there's a land that is fairer than day, and by faith we shall see it afar. For the Father waits over the way to prepare us a dwelling place there. And the writer said, if in this life only we have hope, if the only hope you have is to make it down here, and you go down the bank and you check it, and you don't make it yet, then you have to go back to work. Because you don't have another chance. Huh? When you're in your 50s, you have a 10-year horizon. Because after that, them say you're a yard. So you must give young people a chance. Go retire now, old boy. That time when them say you can't go look your pension, that time you have it. But suppose you have another time horizon. Sometimes you can have another time horizon, that your pension, I like how Renard put it in a sermon, I heard him say, that when you work for the Lord, the pay is small, but the rewards are out of this world. Yeah. Oh, that's not a Portmore line. This is a reminder that this life, this world is not all there is. Somebody met me at the door. And every time I doubt the relevance of my sermon, somebody raises a question with me, for which I give the answer. I go and preach about that. And we were talking about whether there is a lot to life or not. And she was of the view that, well, what is there? You just get up, eat, go to sleep, go back to school or to work. That's it. What else is there? And there are many of us who have gotten trapped in a kind of inexorable cycle. Yeah? Catch the same bus, get to work the same time, buy a sweetie from the same vendor. Later on you buy a star from the same star man. And you go back over and over again. And she made a point, very interestingly, because it fitted something I was reading. That, the good thing about religion, if it wasn't for religion, what would have the slave done? Religion kind of helped them to keep body and soul together. They were in such dreadful conditions. So religion in that respect is a palliative. It's a kind of like you get it, you have a pain, and you say you're going to take 2 Cafenol. You don't take Cafenol again. What do you take now? Panadol. Or Fenzik. You don't take Fenzik. That's bad. Stephen shake his head. Fenzik is way down there. When you start talking about Fenzik, you are now our cousin. To soothe you down, kind of calm your nerves. Religion is like that. No. Listen. When a child of God faces struggle, opposition, adversity, you know this, that your vindication doesn't have to come now, but it will come. It will come. It may come long after you are gone. It may come before the judgment seat of Christ. But how Paul put it, Paul says, for we know that the sufferings of the present time are not worth comparing the glory which shall be revealed in us. We must always keep that perspective. When we believe in the resurrection, it's because we believe that the world